When I started growing my hair and I got serious about it, like everybody is going to ask me, why are you always wasting your time? Why are you always trying to use this on your hair? So like you can see, this video is a car vlog and it's quite different from the videos I've been doing so far. So I hope you enjoyed the view. But then today we're going to be talking about reasons why your hair is not growing. I know, like, back when I was younger, I always felt like the black woman's natural hair cannot go longer past a particular length, and then it was always like a continuous belief until like I got exposed to YouTube and some other things. My one reason is that you don't take care of your hair. Just like the way you have other routines that you have to follow if you want to grow fatter, and some other basic routines that you have to do, the same thing applies with your hair. You need routines that will help you take care of your hair, that will make your hair grow longer. So like if you don't have any routine, if you're the type that just wakes up every morning, you sleep, you wake up, you don't have anything to do with your hair, your hair was probably growing very long, and then you felt like you do not really need any much thing for your hair. If you are that kind of person, you discover that your hair was growing once before, and then all of a sudden it was just stagnant at a position, not growing longer, not growing shorter, or probably even growing shorter. So like you need to have a routine that deals with taking care of your natural hair if you want to see reasonable changes in growth. I hope you understand. The second thing is that you comb your hair the wrong way. Now, one thing about natural hair is that it is coily, and so that means when you have to use a comb, you have to be very careful. You have to make sure that your coils are released, and that is when your hair is wet. So when your hair is wet, you take a conditioner to detangle first with your fingers before now going to use the comb. And sometimes you don't even need to use the comb at all, because once you've done that and use the right conditioner, it's going to be very easy for you to use your fingers to comb your hair. But once you start to use your comb as awful as possible, because there's some people that are so bad with their comb that they just carry the comb and then they're destroying their hair strands. They don't even care how the hair strands are feeling. They're just like, okay, my hair is stubborn and I have to get rid of these lumps that are in the hair and all of that, and then they end up cutting more hair than usual, and they end up asking the question why their hair is not growing. So if you're in that category, you already know why your hair is not growing. You have to sit down, stay under the shower, whatever, then take your time to detangle with your fingers after applying your leave-in conditioner or your conditioner, and then it becomes quite very easy to detangle your hair even with your comb. I hope you understand. I've seen several people all in the name of doing protective styles. They do styles that are very harmful, very heavy for their hair. If you discover you've been going on the road and then you just see a strand of plaited extensions with another person's hair hanging on it, it means that the extension is quite heavy for that person's hair, and then it led to breakage, and then you still sit down and then go and do this kind of hairstyles, and you think your natural hair will grow. It's not likely to grow. So like, find what hairstyle works for you and what hairstyle is not heavy for your hair and your scalp, and then try to focus more on those hairstyles so you can see reasonable changes in the growth of your hair. Just like, give myself as an example, 2 years ago I started doing braids and twists to my natural hair. I did extensions once in a while, maybe like twice in a year or 3 times in a year. So I started discovering that my hair was growing longer and longer with time, and then over the years it has grown more and more, like compared to what it was like 3-4 years ago. And so like, you want to find out what style works for you and constantly doing it if you want to see reasonable growth. So if you're the type of person that does not really appreciate carrying out your natural hair, or you've not grown to love your natural hair alone, carrying it out, you can just opt for a wig, get a wig, do your natural styles under, and then you'd moisturize your hair before wearing the wig, so that you don't just neglect your hair. You take care of your hair, you do the deep condition and all of that, and then when you go out, you wear your wig, and then you feel comfortable with whatever wig style you took out. But also, it's very advisable for you to grow to love your natural hair, because that's your roots, and then you have to keep loving it if you want it to grow. Yeah. When I started growing my hair and I got serious about it, like everybody is going to ask me, why are you always wasting your time? Why are you always trying to use this on your hair? Why are you always trying to do this and do that? I know there's this like constant battle between like you and other people, and you and yourself trying to feel confident with what you are doing to your natural hair, and there's this constant battle that you're trying to face, and then people are always like talking. And I had the same issues like I think 5 years ago when I was just starting to know about my hair, and I was trying to like figure it out. And then those same people are now coming back to me, and then they're like, please, how did you grow your hair? Please teach us the way and all of that. So like, you just keep going your way. let everybody say whatever they want to say. But you know what you're aiming at? I always tell people when before I got my long hair, I'm like, I know where I'm going, and so like I don't mind what everybody's saying. So like know where you're going, and then know that you are aiming at long hair. So whatever like routine that you're following, and then people are like, why are you disturbing yourself? Just let them be, and then keep doing your thing. Now this is going for people with colored hair and people with damaged hair that have split ends. I've undo several types of hair, and then the hair is just damaged, like the ends are just filled with knots. I'm very sorry if you are that kind of person. You need to trim your hair, or you might not see any growth. Like your hair might just stay stagnant for a very long time. The fact with colored hair is that people that have colored hair have to be extra careful. Now let's say someone like me that does not have a colored hair has to use like maybe like 1 pinch of leave-in conditioner. Someone that has a colored hair has to use ×2 or ×3 of what I'm using. So like people that have colored hair have to like speed up their moisturizing routine. They have to speed it up very fast, because if they don't, your hair is going to likely to be prone to breakage. And then breakage is one of the reasons why your hair would never leave a particular position or stay stagnant over the years. And so you want to make sure that if you have colored hair, you moisturize your hair very frequently. Stay away from surface shampoos. Don't even go near it at all. Even if you have low porosity, don't go near surface shampoos. Make sure that you are constantly treating your hair, giving your hair protein treatment and treating it properly, because it is often believed that people that have colored hair do not grow their hair, and I've seen people have colored hair and their hair still grew. That was because they were able to like follow the routines that were right for their hair. So like you want to make sure that you have a routine for your colored hair that helps you speeding up your moisturizing routine and all of that. So I think I'll have to like take a special time again to like give you more reasons why your hair is not growing. But then today my phone is overheating, and then I'm outside. I cannot really film so much. That will be all for today's video. If you have any questions or anything that you want me to talk about in next videos or in subsequent videos to come, you can just leave it in the comment section so that I can create a video on it when I'm less busy. If you don't subscribe, can you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so I can see more videos like this when I release them. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.